Hello again, welcome back to the channel. So glad to see you all and to be able to give you a little update on what's been going on with our van life journey. So many of you have reached out to me and made sure that I was still alive and kicking, and the answer to that is yes, I am for sure, and just been busy with things and haven't taken the time to post another video, but definitely hoping to post more videos coming up in the next month. So definitely wanted to come on and say hello and give a quick update. I just spent a wonderful, amazing week with the kids. Emma was able to take the week off school for Thanksgiving break here in the US, and so she came and stayed at my son Alex's apartment, and we had a great time. That was one of the things that I knew would be the most difficult to give up when I had to say goodbye to the house. There's no place other than the van, for Emma to come and hang out, and it's hard to be stuck in the van. So when I go up and I pick her up, we normally go to the park or we hang out. Maybe we go window shopping, but it's not just, living life together. And I feel like those can be some really special moments that kids remember. And I really want my kids to have those. And Emma especially, because she doesn't get to live with me full time. So it was a pretty special week to be able to just hang out and relax and do fun stuff and paint our nails, and we did a girl spa night one night. We just had a lot of fun. And then whenever my son and daughter-in-law Elena were off, we were able to hang out with them and play games, and we went out to eat a couple times. So it was just a really nice time just to be together, and that's one of the things I miss the most. So it's a really huge gift to when we get to do that. So Thanksgiving was this past Thursday, and we were able to get together with my parents. Unfortunately, Elena had to work, but Alex and Emma and I went and we had dinner together with my parents, which was fun. And I'm glad that we get to spend time with them. So it was just a really, really great week. A little sad, when those fun times come to an end. It's always a little bit of a transition, and definitely a choice whether, you're gonna kind of slip into that sadness. So I've really been focusing on how much fun we had and the memories we made, and trying not to let myself feel overwhelmed with sadness and loneliness and missing them. I think, that can be a big part if we make the choice to be thankful and happy in moments rather than getting ourselves stuck in the muck. So that's what I've been doing today, is just enjoying being outside and being in nature, hanging out with my buddy Chance. And this will be actually our last weekend together. This coming week, Chance will be leaving the van life. He has always been, obviously, an indoor house kind of dog. So this van life was an adventure that he tolerates, but is not really 100% on board with. And I guess I wasn't ready to say goodbye. I had looked for a home for him when we knew we had to let the house go. I tried to find a home for him, and I wasn't able to at the time. So it was a good gift to me to be able to have him be with me the last few months while I've made that emotional and mental transition from having the house to van life full time. And it was one less thing that I had to say goodbye to and grieve at the time. And now the time has come that Emma has said she wants to have Chance come and live with her. And I think it'll be a really great opportunity for her to have Chance with her and Chance to be a part of their household and not be stuck in the van all the time. He loves his little perch beside me here in the van and being my buddy. But it's also a little bit difficult because he's a beagle and he loves to bark at everything. So he bark at squirrels and people and, you know, any noise. Sometimes he barks, and he's gotten a lot better at being less disturbing, but it still can be a disturbance wherever we are. And so it'll be good for him to start his life with Emma. And, you know, it'll also, as much as I had to come to terms and grieve the loss of having him with me and being born by myself, it'll be definitely a lot more freedom for me, and it'll be allow me to be more stealth and have many more options of where I can hang out and where I can park at night to sleep. I won't have to worry about whether it's going to be a disturbance having him with me or not, and if he's going to bark. So that'll be great. And with the weather turning so much colder, it's really better for him to have a stable home environment. So definitely will miss my buddy. It's definitely going to be another grieving process, but it's time, and I'm willing to definitely do what's best for him, and it'll be really great for Emma to have him with her. So that's coming up this next week. We'll be doing that. And then in a couple of weeks, it's hard to believe that finally I've gotten to the point in my disability application where it's time to go and talk to the judge. So I'll be going to court the second week of December and trying to help the judge understand my situation and the need and how disability would make a huge difference in my life. And that's been something that I've been spending a lot of time praying and meditating and just really trying to work through in my own head, because, you know, my lawyer has said I probably have a 50-50 shot of getting disability just because I don't have a lot of medical documentation, especially about the PTSD, because finances made it difficult to continue meeting with my doctors and keeping up with my care. So I don't have the medical documentation that I would need to get an easy, quick determination. So it's really going to depend on this interview and how it goes, and if the judge really can see that I have a need for disability or not. And I really wanted to be able to walk into that courtroom at peace with the outcome, no matter what. And so I've really been spending a lot of time working on that and coming to terms with making my life great, whether I'm eating tuna or whether I'm eating, you know, whether I have the option to spend a little more money and buy a fridge for the van and be able to eat different and buy a stove and cook, and what that's going to look like. But that all depends, you know, again, on budgeting and all of those things. So I really wanted to be at peace no matter what. That's my goal, and I really feel that's the whole point of this van life journey, is to be able to come to a place where I am at peace as much of the time as humanly possible, no matter the situation. And I'm learning, you know, that that's definitely a possibility, which in my type A life prior to this was difficult. You know, things throw me. I like things to be planned and go according to plan, and that's not what this life is all about at all. So I definitely feel like I'm stretching and growing as a person and becoming a more well-rounded person as a result. And so I wanted to be able to walk into that courtroom and be able to adequately express myself without the weight of the reality that my life would be crappy and horrible for the rest of my life if I don't get the disability. So that will be coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm really looking forward to having that behind me and having the information to go on about how I'm going to build VanLife after the disability determination. So if I get disability, I'll have more resources and more finances available to me to do more things and to travel more, maybe. I won't have to be as tight with my gas budget and my food budget. So that'll make a difference, and I'll be able to explore a little bit more in different areas. But otherwise, we're going to just make it work and live our best life with what we have. So that will be a different kind of adventure. But at least I will know what the adventure is going to look like. So I'm looking forward to that. And so that's the two major things that are coming up in the future. I'm looking forward to rearranging the van. So that's the next project that I'm going to work on. I really want to take everything out of the van now that it's cooler, and I know that there's a couple of 12-volt outlets and things that are buried in the back that I just put things in front of without thinking of, and I really could use those outlets. So I need to rearrange and try to find them, and I'm at the place now where I'm ready to edit some of the things that I thought I just couldn't live without when I lost the house. I had already had to say goodbye to so many family heirlooms and things that I really wanted to hold on to, that I brought things into the van out of desperation rather than having things that I really just want to have that provide me joy. So I'm looking forward to editing and really redoing the van so that it's a place of just joy, and I have more space and better efficiency and more function. So that's coming up, and I'll make some videos about that and give you guys a better van tour once I start moving stuff around. But I've made a few adjustments lately, but I'll share those in the next video. So that's kind of the update that I wanted to share with you all. I hope that you all are doing well. And again, lots of love and thanks to you all who reached out and have kept in touch. It definitely means the world to me. And I hope that the video brings a little bit of sunshine to your day. And I will see you again soon. So take care for now. Lots of love. Bye-bye.